Hello, everyone. My name is Brian Jacomi. I am 44 years old and I am a future black belt. This is my story. What you are seeing is a first gop red belt with a blue stripe. Typically, students who earn this belt wear it for 6 months for their first and second pre-tests, and usually wear it for an additional 4 to 7 months longer before their black belt test. That means you can own this belt for as long as 13 months in some cases. Well, what if I were to tell you I have owned this belt for 16 years? This is my story on never giving up hope. My journey started back in 2005 when I first joined MKK Martial Arts, as it was known back then. After 2.5 years, I was separated in my marriage and had to make sacrifices since I was working 2 jobs and taking care of 2 kids. I made the difficult decision to leave tangsoodo, saying, I'll be back when I get back on my feet. I bet they hear that a lot. As the weeks turned to months and then turned to years, I wondered if I would ever come back. As I moved from place to place, I remember throwing things away I didn't want to keep. Whenever I saw my red belt hanging in the closet, the decision to keep it or not always had to be made. I remember struggling with that decision every time, but still deciding to keep it, just in case. As the years went on, I started to lose hope of ever coming back to tangsoodo. Throwing the belt away felt like throwing away hope, and I'm not the kind of guy who gives up so easily. Finally, in 2021, I found a company I believed in, and once I settled, I looked in my closet and saw the possibility of coming back a reality for the first time in a long time. In January of 2022, I visited USK Martial Arts and saw Master Amy and inquired about joining. As soon as I took off my mask, she said,
You look familiar, sir. Do I know you?
I knew that moment was very special. She hadn't seen me in 15 years, and even when she did back in the days, she would see me once in a blue moon because I was in a different location. Yet she still recognized me after all this time. If you've ever gone back to visit a home you have a lot of good memories of, then you know exactly how I felt. Since coming back, I've been challenged physically and mentally, but it's only made me the stronger and better person that I am today. I want to thank you, the viewer, for taking just a couple minutes to hear my story. Thank you so much for your time. Tongsu!